Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is the first of the double upload for Red. We are starting with U7, or New 7 as I'm calling this deck. We will be bringing Beerus most likely to follow today. I've got a very interesting Beerus build. It's obviously very control heavy, so I don't know how well it'll play into the amount of aggro that Goku can put out. Oh, this will be interesting. Yeah, we'll keep this. We'll keep, just because we've got the cauliflower. If he plays this right, he'll just avoid taking crits. That's just kind of what this leader wants to do. I think we just start by charging this. I'm gonna keep the 17. Just because the 17 turns our leader into a 25k, meaning that we don't have to put anything onto our leader swings to actually get damage in once he's awakened. The TN will be kind of useless, to be honest. We could just go for a crit now. I'm very tempted, you know. No, we'll save the energy. We'll save the marker. We could have used it just to try and apply that early pressure that I think we're going to have to do to this leader. If he plays the leader anything like I do, it's... Oh, he's got the alt leader as well. Oh, it's so beautiful. Sorry, I just have to appreciate this for a minute. Oh, he's such a nice looking leader. And of course now we see the Roshi. We'll charge one hit, we don't need two. We'll go for the crit first. He's probably not going to take this. If I'm him, I just combo out of this, to be honest. Yeah, he wants to stay as unawakened for as long as possible. It makes complete sense to get with that attack. Yep. Yeah, we'll pass. I was thinking about Roshiing there, but honestly, no real reason to. And we have our turn 4, so what I want to do is play this on turn 3, and then our turn 4 we have Kefla into the 17, and at that point we just try and survive. The 17 is not going to be great into this match, for long anyway, because it's so easy to remove 3 costs in blue now. Okay, well that's a very nuisance card. As I say, we abused this in one of our matches a while ago. What did he add back with Pilaf there? Oh, so he added Pilaf. Okay, so he has another one and drop in. So he opened with 3. Awesome. Let's go ahead and charge. We have... How many Keflas? We have 2 Keflas. I don't think we're going to need to hit at all this game. Or do we? Maybe we do need to hit. I'll keep hit for now. This is a good card to also play off of Kefla with this leader because it's a 30k critical. Okay, so he's choosing not to block. We'll just leave it there. We'll see if he combos the Pilaf. I think I kind of expected that. So we're at 4 energy. We can't kill that with 4, right? Do we just Kefla now? Because then we can do it again next turn. I think we do. We'll play the Gohan this turn. I want to try and put out as much aggro as I can here. We could have played this card just to put on more crit pressure. What we'll do is we'll attack with Gohan first just to get the life. We'll minus and then we will awaken, so this becomes a 30k if he doesn't block. And now he's got the Awaken and the 5k buff. So I'm quite happy with those numbers. We'll swing crit first, just because I might just clear this card with the other Kefla rather than try to deal damage. He's not blocking anything. We could have put a 10k on that. Even a 5, to be honest. We could have put a 5k on that, but it's fine. We'll draw the card out of hand. I'm fully expecting a Sinister Sickle here. So I'm probably going to use this as an actual attack threat in the next turn. There's no reason not to attack with this card. The whole point of not attacking with it is that we keep it inactive just so they can't swing into it, but because of how easy it is for blue to remove these battle cards now, I'm not concerned that it's going to survive more than a turn. So he's just swinging for 15, obviously we don't need to do anything. And we have 4 Friezas in hand as well. The Friezas are so good into leaders like Zamasu because they are 25k's when our leader's awakened. There we go, Sinister Sickle. We kind of knew that was coming. The question is, do I want to go for crit pressure or the android? And I think I want to go the android. Yeah, we'll do the android. Just because I'm thinking... Actually, is it worth it? Got a tough choice here. I think we just play the crit, honestly. He's tapped out, so he can't do anything. We're just going to attack with leader here. And then we've got 2 criticals. We have a lot of combo power behind us. So if he doesn't block this, I'm just going to put a 10k on it. Yeah, so he's blocking that one. I think we just put a 5 on it anyway. We'll get rid of the trunks, at the very least. Yeah, so you can't awaken here, so I think going 35 here is the right choice, so it's not just a super combo. Then we just go 25 again. And then we've got 3 Friezas if we just want to start attacking for 1 damage on repeat, which might be the better play for the next turn. How big is this leader? Look at the size of this monster, honestly. So I'm fully expecting another Sinister Sickle, if I'm honest. There's nothing else really that he could use that's much of a threat. So if he Sinister Sickles, maybe another Pilaf and just pass, and just he saves energy for Gallic Guns and things like that. So what I'm thinking is we'll do Android and then 2 Friezas, because that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks into him. The TNs are useless now, so we'll just get rid of them. We're just going to have to ignore that card. We'll charge the Cauliflower, I think. Right, I'm just doing math here, wise. We'll start with Kefla, I think. Wait, he's got one open, which will be for the Gallic gun. That's all it's going to be, right? There's no other toys that blue has for one that can be used defensively, I think. And I'm saying I think. I could be wrong. We're just going to leave it. We'll let him just pick away at his hand for a minute anyway. Yeah, I kind of expected the block there. I think I'm just going to combo this because I'm not putting any combo power onto this attack. Or do we? I'd kind of like to get rid of it. Maybe we just combo a Frieza. Yeah, so we've now got rid of it, which is good. We're going to just start with the 17. Which is a 30k obviously because it's a U7. But now our leader's a threat. And guaranteed in the next turn we can kill this between the Whis and the 5 drop. Because it's minus 25 between the two. Like I said, I have no issue with just using this as an attack. I don't see it surviving the next turn. We'll put our Vegeta onto this. We'll just get a 10k out of hand again. Or a super combo. That gives me a lot of info. And now we just prod away for 25k at a time. This is the power of this card, honestly. He could Zeno on the next turn, and he'll completely board wipe us, but I'm completely fine with it now that he's in double strike range. So if he Zenos here, which would be a completely understandable thing, I think we're fine with it. I think I'm going to take whatever damage he throws at our leader this turn, if any. If he attacks our leader instead of attacking our board... Okay, so maybe he's not going to Zeno. I think I just let this die, honestly. I need to keep the combo power for the offensive side. Yeah, this tells me that he's going Zeno this turn. Which is good, because he'll have no energy for any Gallic guns. We'll just charge this. It's a 0k combo. I think we're just going to have to go for it. So what would this be? 40, 50, 60, 70, 75. And whatever we draw here. So 85k, and he's got no open energy, and he's used one super, I think. Yeah, just one super. And then we're going to kill his 10k combo that's on the board. Goodbye, Zeno. Actually, what we'll do as well is we'll play Roshi, we'll take the life, just to get the extra card as well. And another 10k, perfect. And that should be game. I can't see any way he gets out of this. 95k, yeah. GG's though. He played it well for the first part, you know, just defending that early life. But once we started to swarm, I don't think there was really much he could do. So for that matter, he played it alright. I just think that level of aggression is just maybe a bit too much for Zamasu, which kind of tells me how the matchup would go against Topku. The fact he supered on a 30k when he was leader was 25 told me everything I needed to know. It told me that he had, the only combo power he had in hand was stuff he needed to keep. And again, with blue being as it is, if he didn't play Zeno there to board wipe us, he had absolutely no chance. And those Friezas are ridiculous just for getting into 25k leaders. I'm glad that that was actually the matchup I got to show you, just to show you the power of those Friezas. But this is the list that we're running with, right? So it is different from the list I put on the channel. For one key reason, this card is still absolutely insane. I looked over it last set thinking maybe it's not going to be as strong or as needed, but I was wrong. It's just so good. Its ability to just clear a board, and in U7 it's a 30k. The attack is so strong as well. But right now we're running 4 Self-Awakened Rochers, 4 Friezas. We run this Whis over the other Whis just because we have a lack of 10ks, or say a lack of 10ks, we want to run a lot of 10ks, so we have 4, 8, 12, 16, and then our super combos, and obviously the Keflas as well, so we have 20 plus our super combos, so we have a lot, which we need, because we need to be able to just give one card for Topku's 25k onslaught. We can't afford to have that many 5ks in hand. At one point we did, we had a lot of 5ks there, and not that it cost us, but it didn't feel great. We still run 4 TNs mainly for if we do play against Topku, we still have a 1-drop threat to his leader. We have that in Frieza as well, so we kind of get it on both sides of it. 4 hits, again, just one of the best Self-Awakeners. We run Caulifla and the Vegetas. The reason why we run these is because I actually like to run quite a crit heavy build, where in the earlier turns they're forced to take crit damage, or they're forced to combo not to take the crit damage. That's kind of what I like about it. So yeah, so that's why we run these. Plus this is a 20k once our leader's awakened, so keep that in mind. And then like I said, the 4 Gokus. We only run 2 17s. I don't think 17 is all that necessary in this deck. I think you could cut it. Honestly, I wouldn't be against cutting the 17 entirely from this leader. I have absolutely no issues, and maybe you could put something, you know, tournament of power related that actually works off the Kefla, because right now we have the Cauliflas, we have all our 1-drops, right? So the Frieza, the Caulifla, the androids, this Goku, the Gohan, that's all of our targets currently. So there's definitely a possibility we just cut the 17. It felt fine there for 1 turn, but that's the likelihood is you're only going to see it for 1 turn because it's a 3 cost. It's not going to survive into the blue matchup any longer than a turn. You might be able to get it to survive longer against yellow, against green, depending on the turn you play it in. So maybe it is still needed actually. Now that I'm saying it out loud, maybe I think we do keep this in it, just 2. But we run 2 of these, and the main reason being is because I love playing them off the Kefla. It's a 30k critical attacker, and we can do that as early as turn 3 if we are going second. And if not, we just tap 3 for it, because tapping 3 for a 30k critical is still very powerful. It depends on the board state, obviously, so we might have to save the 3 energy for this Goku, for the example, but you know, other than that, if we don't need to play that, we just play the 30k critical, and it's a 25k defensively, meaning it's so difficult for our opponent to remove on their turn and on our turn 3 if we go first. So I like this card, I really do like it for U7. And then 3 Gohans. I made it 3 just because we run 4 of these. I don't think we need more than 3. He is a great card, don't get me wrong. His minus effect is ridiculously strong, but I don't know, I've played 1 match with U7 before this, with this particular build, and I had Gohan at 4 and Goku at 3, and I felt the presence of not having the 4th copy of the Goku more than the presence of the 4th copy of the Gohan. So for me, I think 4 and 3 is the better way to do it. And then of course 4 Keflas, it's the dumbest card in red at the minute. 3 double strikers and 4 super combos. We run no extras in this. You could run the U7 extra card if you want, but what are you going to cut for it? I really don't know. And because we tend to tap out every turn beyond the first couple of turns, or the first turn where Roshi exists, it's a dead card in hand. You're just not really ever going to use it. So that's kind of the reason that I've chose to cut it. But that's my choice. Obviously, people can build it and see how they feel about it. But this is the list that I'm running with currently, and I'm enjoying it. I definitely am enjoying it. For me, it's playing very well. So. But guys, as always, if you like the video, please give it a like. And if you're not already, please subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next one. And the next one will be in a few hours' time, and we will be bringing you Beerus. So stay tuned. Take care, guys. Peace.